Hi guys, it's Deborah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm continuing my look at everything that I purchased on my European holiday that I had recently. Today it's all about postcards and a few other bits of paper ephemera that I purchased. And I guess I'll just start at the top because I've got this pile. So I actually sent myself some postcards back. And they haven't all arrived as yet, and I'm hoping that they will, but things take time. So this first one came from Holland, and I actually forgot to put the date on it, so I'll have to go back and look what date I sent it. But we actually saw these windmills in Holland, or in the Netherlands as it's called now. The locals call it Holland. So that's one of the postcards I sent back. This one is Copenhagen, and again I sent this back. 26th of September, wish you were here. So there's that one, and you might sort of start to notice a theme here. Look at this, inadvertently, but you can tell that I love houses because every card's got a house on it. Anyway, this one's from Lyon in France, and I sent this on the 10th of October. So that's one's there. This is Stockholm. And that I sent on the 23rd of September, which is our wedding anniversary. Check out the video I'm going to put up all about my visit to IKEA on our 30th wedding anniversary. Keep an eye out for that in the next week or so. So that's Stockholm, beautiful places. And these are things that I just purchased. Oh, okay. So I'm a bit of a Meghan Markle fan, and I saw these in the shop, and I thought, oh, I just have to have those. Aren't they gorgeous? Well, probably not if you don't like the royals or Meghan, but I do, so I bought them. And as I said, they're all still in packets. I've not really had a look at anything, so let's see. I'm just checking out the bags because I make sure that I'm going to keep all the bags and things they came in as well. This is more of Holland, so that's the windmills in the snow. Oh, I actually bought these at the airport, at Amsterdam airport, when we left on Tuesday, because I thought, you know, I didn't have enough, so I buy some more. And I thought that was lovely. Really like this lighthouse. I mean, they're not travel ones, and the push bike. I just thought that they were really nice, and that is very Amsterdam. You see these bikes with the flowers on them everywhere. Some of them flowers a bit straggly, but that one's obviously done on purpose, but it's lovely. And I love the lighthouse. This, I have no idea where these came from. Dual Camille. Nope. Germany somewhere? I don't know. Let's open it up and see. Okay. What's in this one? How exciting. Oh, yes. So I got these in, I can't remember, maybe Utrecht in Amsterdam, or it may have been in Erfurt in Germany. And we were walking down the street, and I spotted this shop, which was kind of like a homeware / gardening shop. And of course I said, I'm just going to pop in here and have a look. And I spotted these postcards, and I just went, oh, they're lovely, aren't they? And so they're botanicals. They're actually a postcard. So these are going to be great for my junk journals, and they're lovely botanicals. And I picked up, I'm not sure how many. There you go. That's a nice one. That's lovely. That's strawberries. And then this one here, is there two? No, they're quite thick. So I wasn't sure if that was two, but they're quite thick. And then I got, butterflies. Yeah, okay. So there's some nice butterflies, another botanical, and it looks like I've doubled up on that one. Okay, so I guess that one's going to a good home, or I can use them. As well as that, I was getting to the counter and I saw these little gift tags, and I thought that they were really sweet. And again, the house theme is coming in. So I bought two little tags as well. This one, so this is in just a paper shop, and they're actual bookmarks. So it's just a paper shop. It's called Bug Art. And I don't know, in papery.cz. So these were in Prague, although we did go to another place, but I'm pretty sure this was in Prague. And it's owls Look, it's all foil too. It's got gold foil on it. And then a couple of ones with florals and butterflies. And then the birds. And on the back is the same. So the back has like the image on it as well. Isn't that beautiful? I actually bought 2 of the birds on purpose. This one, or one of them, is a little gift for someone. And I'm sure she'll appreciate it when she gets it, which hopefully will be soon. This postcard came from Bergamo in Italy. I didn't have time to post it. We're only there for a day, so I brought it home with me. These little things here are actually a business card for an antiques dealer in Lyon. And I had a look in his shop. Everything was pretty expensive. But I saw these little business cards, so I just took 3 of them. There were a whole heap there, but these were the only 3 that I really liked. That one's a bit damaged, but it doesn't matter. Gorgeous, aren't they? Yep, like them. This is Girona, which is in Spain, and we took a day trip out there. The houses again, yeah, it's all about the houses for me. I'm showing my true colours here. This is also in Girona because I also love all these little alleyways. And the whole place is full of these little alleyways and these old stone. And Girona is actually the place where Game of Thrones was filmed. I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. I watched a couple of episodes. I didn't like it, but I know it's for lots and lots of people like it. So that's where it was actually filmed. And we got up and we walked on the wall, you know, along the wall, I guess where some of the, maybe the battles take place. I don't know what happens in that show, but and also like the church and everything is there. So that's Girona. And we went to the ABBA Museum, and yes, I got up and I sang a song at the ABBA Museum. Got up on stage. You can get up with the actual virtual reality ABBA people, you know, the 4 of them, and you can sing with them. And I did that and made a record and did everything else stupid that you can do when you're at the ABBA Museum. But I really liked that postcard because, you know, being a child who was a teenager during that time, it's, you know, they were my favourite. These obviously came from Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. And they're just beautiful watercolour. Well, they're, you know, replicas of Van Gogh's work. Isn't that beautiful? That museum was just full of his stuff. I just love them. And they also, I like this one, they have a big sort of changing picture that you can stand in front of. It's huge, and get your picture taken, and it flips through and changes. And I had my husband take a picture of me in front of this one. And what else have we got? Oh, they're not. So they're the 3 from Van Gogh. These ones here are actual postcards, and I bought these at the markets in Amsterdam. So they're just kids. So I asked the man what it says, and it basically says, you know, greetings or happy birthday or something. I'll have to look it up. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe he was telling me things I wanted to hear. But they're just really cute vintage postcards. I just thought they were beautiful. And they've got the stamps on them too. Here's a tip. Just be careful when you're buying postcards, because I went to buy some at another place, and then I realised that the person who was selling them had removed all of the stamps, and so there were just blank spots where the stamps were. I just thought, you know, really? So I didn't buy any of them. So this from 1951, it's got the stamp on it there, and this is from 51, so yeah, they're 1951. I've got a couple of duplicates. I'll be putting some of these into the Etsy shop as well, but I made sure also that the ones I bought, this is 1959, have the address and things on them, some writing on the back, and they're just beautiful old vintage. Aren't they beautiful? Really love them. And let's just go through them and have a look. I'd forgotten how pretty they were. It's been, you know, 4 or 5 weeks or something, because this was the first place we went to. They're gorgeous. Yeah, okay, so they're the vintage postcards that I bought. And let's do these loose ones now. So we went to, when we were in Prague, we caught the local train out to a place called Kutna Hora. And if you go to Prague, here's a tip. Don't go on a tour, it'll cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. The local train was about $10 and we caught it out there, and then we walked and caught the local bus, which was, you know, another, you know, 70 cents or something to get the bus into town. It's very easy to do. And this is from the Bone Church, what they call the Bone Church or the ossuary. So I've just got a couple of, this is a postcard. I took lots of pictures while I was there. And this is actually a greeting card. I really like, you know, the sort of vintagey image on it. This here is, let's see what's in this packet. I've obviously just slipped things into packets. This is just another picture. Where's this one from? Oh, so this is in Prague. This is just another picture that I really liked, and a whole heap of postcards. So these ones here, which are from Lyon, these are watercolour, well, they're not actual watercolours, but they're prints of watercolour pictures on the postcards, and I really like the images and the colours in them. I thought maybe I can, you know, practice my watercolour by trying to replicate some of these. So there's those ones. And another one here, which is, again, it's a card, and it's actually the Old Town Square in Prague, and it's a bit of a watercolory thing. You can see that there. Yep, so I like that. These are the same. I think I've got more things I've slipped into here. So again, this is the Prague, looking across at the Charles Bridge, which is the famous bridge, that walking bridge you can walk across. They're just blank inside, so they'll be great for journaling. I'm going to do something with all of these, and you can come back and see how I go. And again, these are just postcards that I found as we were walking along the street in Prague, and I popped into this little sort of store. It had books. It was only tiny, but he had all these postcards, and I started to look at them, and they're beautiful. And they're from a person, the actual images, they're watercolour images from this person, Alphonse Mucha. And apparently he was quite famous. The man was telling me all about it in his while I was there. But I really liked the images on them. And this one here, so that's called flowers, but these four here, they're actually the seasons. So we've got autumn, obviously. We've got spring. We've got, I'll put them in shot for you. We've got winter, and then we've got summer. Gosh, I'm going to have a lot of pictures in my journal, aren't I? And again, this is another one from Prague. This is looking at the Prague Castle. We didn't actually go out to the Prague Castle, it's further away, but I like the image. And oh, here's a couple more of the Alphonse Mucha cards, which I think I actually bought these separately, Emerald and Summer. Yeah, I think I actually bought these in a different shop and didn't realise, and then bought the others, but that's okay because I like them. And then I've got a couple of bookmarks. So that's the other thing. If you know, as I said before, if you look at the bookmarks, you get lots of nice bookmarks. So these are from Prague, pretty images on them. We're nearly finished. Let's see. These are, oh, this is, we went to a musical, I think it was in the Music Museum that I got these, which is a strange thing to buy in the Music Museum, but nice images, picture of a bike. And then these, so I used to, when I first started work, I was an accounting machinist, and this is the machine, very similar, that I used to work on. So I've actually bought 2 of those because I thought I'd never see it again. Actually, I might have just got those in one of the paper shops. And in here, oh, these are from the Music Museum, old cassettes. And these here are hearts with music, and it says, "Let the music play." The Music Museum was really fascinating. and I can't even remember where we went to the museum at this point. Everything's a bit of a blur, but I think that was in Utrecht in in the Netherlands, either there or Erfurt. No, I'm pretty sure it was Utrecht, but look at the girl playing the violin. And then we've got these man and woman, and then this one here. And then finally, this is obviously from a shop. I want to break that, but I have now. Let me rip it open. And it looks like it's more botanicals, yeah. So more botanicals. Isn't that lovely? This is Sweden. Okay, so I got these when we were in Stockholm, just from a shop. So I got July, and I didn't like all of them, so I didn't get all of them. February, April, September, and December. And there you go. That's the postcards. So I hope you've enjoyed that and seen everything that I could buy, and that I've given you some ideas when you go traveling, maybe what you can get, because postcards are, super cheap normally, probably, $1, I think, a couple of dollars or whatever, and also really easy to slip into your suitcase and not create too much in terms of excess baggage. This is Deborah. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.